All right, man. It's cooled off in Detroit, and I was supposed to get gas. I didn't even remember. Yeah, that was a mistake. But still, like at a half a tank. I don't like even being below a half. But let me just thug it out for right now. But hey, let's talk about it in the Lions. Said they was interested in Matt Judon, and there's rumors that rookie from Boise State, I don't know his name, he's made it up to the second unit, and they dropped the depth chart, which I take that for a little bit of nothing, right? And for the most part, you got guys like I forgot Jadeveon Clowney was out there, Matt Judon was out there, Zadarius Smith was out there, and I know most veterans don't really want to go through training camp, but you probably want to get them in some type of shape going into camp in my humble opinion. And I just feel like, if a fifth or sixth round pick can make it to your second unit, I just feel like, at this point, maybe you need to bring in a veteran. I know they've been in touch with Judon and all that. At this point, looking at that depth chart and look who they got behind these guys, I would, honestly probably make the assumption that they honestly probably need to man, this guy, man. Like, come on, man. This dude works in the train in the morning. The grocery guy who drop off for Kroger. I ain't gonna lie, he do got a tough left turn, but you hold my warning up. My man actually went out there and did it. I was in there for like 5 minutes. So, but yeah, I mean, I just think that a move need to be made. A move need to be made. We all know it's the countdown to Davenport get injured. I think, it may be some questionable questions about whether Jadeveon Clowney actually fits the culture of Detroit. I feel like he fit pretty good in Baltimore, and they got a strong culture. I think he'd be a great fit. I think, him and Judon together, some of them guys they got on that depth chart, I don't even recognize. So I think him and Judon will be a great fit, because Davenport, he gonna be gone pretty soon, and you see why. You see the energy that he had in that. You see the energy that he had in that interview. You can just see why that sassy ass energy he gave off. You see why he broken up the way he broken up, right? So you get guys like Clowney or Judon or both in there. You kind of like got one stud in two guys. Now you got some depth. Pascal gonna miss a few games, right? So now you kind of got two dependable guys, and that's not gonna break the bank. They're not gonna break the bank. So I just think they should look at a guy like Clowney, still productive, still a little bit more wiser, still talented, and you put him next to an Aiden Hutchinson, you put him next to DJ Reader, you put him next to Tyleek Williams, you put him next to Aleem McNeil when he comes back, and I think you may have something special in my opinion. Same thing for Judon. I mean, I would like to see them get both because there's just so many guys that they got across that defensive line on the edge in general that you can't trust. I mean, Aiden Hutchinson coming off a leg injury, you never know. The other guy, Josh Pascal, always miss a handful of games, if not more. Marcus Davenport, always missing games. So you got about three guys that at any given moment, in addition to the probabilities of other guys going down, that you have to get in there and you have to depend on them. You got to depend on. So now why not go get a Judon and Jadeveon Clowney, and then veteran presence. If something happened with Aiden, he need to miss some time. You can plug him in, and they had experience. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's not going to be some long-term deal that's going to break the bank. It's going to be a short-term deal. You still have that cap relief, and if they play very, very well to earn another deal, then hey, you cross that bridge when you get to it. But Brad Holmes, he has a reputation for dragging his feet. And I get it. He's probably hopeful that somebody can step up and win this battle. Remember with Trinity Benson, he's hoping somebody can step up and be that next receiver. And it took Amar Ra halfway through the season to step up and be that receiver. But until then, the first game of the year, they was then at receiver that year when he first got here. The dude from the Chargers, the big guy, Tyrell Williams from the Chargers, went down. They had no other receivers. Goff struggled. He had nobody to throw the football to. Same thing he doing here. The same exact thing he doing here. The same exact thing. In my opinion, why risk it? That's my opinion. Why risk it? Why not go ahead and dot those I's and cross that T right now so you can have a peace of mind? And it's like watching a movie over and over again and expecting a different ending. It's gonna be the same ending every year. It's the same ending with a lot of these guys that he picked. So why not put some security? You didn't put much security behind them in the draft. And if a 5th or 6th round rookie can climb up to your second unit this quick in camp, right? A lot of people, they see that as a good thing. Right? They see this as a good, I see this as more of an indictment on the lack of depth at that position. Yeah, it's more of an indictment on the lack of depth that they have at the position on the edge. So you have an opportunity for somebody else to snatch those guys up to get them at a good price, bring them in. And guess what? If they don't locker room fits, you can cut them with not too much consequence or repercussion. They're not about to get some great deal. So, and maybe they are asking for too much money, but as the days go on and the weeks go on, that price is going to come down. You want to get them in camp, get them in shape, get them prepared to your program, and be done with it. I don't get it. What's they waiting for? They think one of those players is going to take a magic pill and is something going to change? They don't have much depth or much security at the edge, and everybody is screaming it. So, we'll see. But hey, man, it is what it is. Shout out Detroit Lions Saw playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate y'all. Peace.